Hey y'all, so this is my pop-up. This is going to be really hard to see because, the screen. But, um, so I've been wanting to talk about this for so long on my channel, and I don't know, I just, didn't know how to, or really felt like I should, but, I'm talking about it now because I just, need to process my thoughts out loud. Um, So that's my pop up. I spend every Tuesday with him because he's in the final stages of his lung disease, so he can't be by himself and needs a lot of care. And I've been doing that since the end of August. I've come home every Tuesday so that my Grammy can get out of the house and still volunteer and run some errands and stuff. And I really enjoy being able to, spend some quality time with him. Because before we found out he was in the final stages, and I didn't really come home because I wasn't talking to my parents and I was in school, so I used to see them only every couple months. Now, these are the grandparents that I grew up with, so I've seen them every day of my life since I was 4 years old. So for 20 years almost, I saw them, all the time. So, of course, when I found out that he was in the final stages, I offered to come home and help take care of him because I love him and I want to, you know, be there to do what I can, even though I'm far away most of the time. My parents have taken on a lot of the burden, which is hard for me to watch them go through because I know it's hard. I mean, for example, I just spent like 10 minutes standing upstairs listening to them walking around upstairs, just making sure that nothing was going to happen. Last night, he fell, and so everybody's kind of on edge. I mean, everybody's on edge all the time because they're just worried that something's going to happen. Um, so I don't know. I just heard them moving around, and I just stood there and listened for a solid 10 minutes just to make sure that they were okay. And I know that that is my parents' experience literally every day, and it's my experience just once, sometimes twice a week. So it's a heavy thing to carry, I tell you. It's hard. It's really hard to watch someone that you love just slowly decline like this. This is going on, by the time the summer hits, it'll be the 4 years since he got on oxygen in the first place, and he used to only have to wear it when he was just outside and working and in the shop and stuff like that. He was a woodworker, a carpenter. And gradually it just became to be he has to wear it all the time, and then about a year ago he stopped going outside to the shop because he just couldn't breathe. Um, Pretty much his lungs are slowly shutting down on him. That's the simple way to describe it. And now he, you know, needs help with everything, and it's really sad and difficult because I don't know, I'm sad. I'm sad for him because it's so I just can't imagine what it would be like to just lose your independence like that, and to have to rely on other people for literally everything. And I am sure it's really scary to be unable to breathe. I mean, think about how it feels when you run down a flight of stairs, up a flight of stairs, and then you're catching your breath. That's what he feels like literally all the time. And that's really sad. And I'm sad for my grandmother who, you know, has become a caretaker to the love of her life. I'm sure it must be really hard to watch that. I'm sad for my dad and all his siblings who have a good relationship with their father and are having to think about losing him. I mean, I get really upset when I think about my dad dying, and our relationship is far from perfect. I truly can't imagine what it feels like to lose someone who you have a really good relationship with. And I'm sad. I'm sad for all my cousins who are going to lose a grandparent. Because that's never fun. And some of my other cousins just lost a grandfather this year. So I'm sad for me and my sister. I'm sad for my sister because she shares a birthday with him. And so, you know, every year from now on, you know, it's going to be a memory of we wish Poppop was here on her birthday, and it's always going to be like that. I'm sad for me because I love him. He's my grandfather. He has been there for me more so than my parents in my transition. And I've never lost someone close to me like this before, so it's a lot to process and take in. And I remember when I was younger, I used to always, wonder, is it worse to lose someone suddenly or is it worse to lose someone slowly? I wondered if there was a worse, and I don't think there is one that's worse than the other. I think they're just horrible in different ways, It's pretty hard, you know. Like, I make lunch for someone who used to make lunch for me. That is a very interesting role reversal. But you know what? I would do it. I would do it 1,000 times over because I love him, and he's my Poppop. And now I'm getting emotional, which is to be expected. I don't know. I know this is not even translated in the least bit, but I don't know. I needed to say it. It's hard. It's really hard. And I just, I don't know. I'm trying to capture how it feels right now. How it's felt over the past year. And I'm sorry I've been kind of absent. I've been so busy the past 2 weeks that I haven't even had time to think about videos and YouTube but I've got some good stuff to update you guys on soon, I promise. But yeah, I'm gonna stop this sad ramble, and if you listened to the whole thing, thank you. I appreciate it. Alright, hope you guys are having... What do I even say at the end of these things? I'm so distracted. Hope y'all guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you next time.